when lives are on the line.
Are there any obvious injuries?
These men and women will risk theirs
The lad who was driving got blood coming out of his face.
to save yours.
RTC trap.
They deal with the most serious injuries.
The patient is described as bleeding heavily.
Directly below his ear. There's a lot of blood there.
The most critical illnesses.
The reports of a male who's in cardiac arrest, and without any action, the patient will die.
The two Yorkshire Air Ambulances cover Britain's biggest county.
He's fallen 30 foot from the roof.
Oh yeah. He's got a big cut to his head.
5 million people rely on them
Absolutely locked in. Okay, good.
to deliver cutting-edge emergency medicine
We're just going to go to sleep. He's not looking particularly good.
at high speed.
If you can activate your major hemorrhage protocol.
Every day brings high stakes.
He's actually gone straight through the hatch of the boat and landed on a load of machinery. Would you better rig us up a line to bring some equipment down?
Ready, set, lift. He has some pain in his neck. Is that a numbness because he's broken one of the bones in his neck? We have to treat him for the worst case scenario.
High risks.
A684 at North Allerton. It's a motorcyclist, possible pelvic injury.
He's been coming up the road, caught by the front of the tractor.
Oh, sorry, Steve. We're querying a pelvic fracture and they're potentially quite serious injuries.
And high drama.
On our way to an incident quite close to base of a 13-year-old who's been struck by a car.
That's a car. Do you remember what's happened? So there's just a bit of uplift on the bonnet of the car, but there's no bullseye on the window screen. Lay down, bud, lay down.
It's late summer on the Yorkshire coast, and the holidaymakers are out enjoying the seafront. But in Bridlington, there's a life-threatening emergency.
What's happened then? Someone had been in the water.
Don't know, mate, no information yet.
No, it sounds like they've fallen off a boat.
Paramedics James and Pete have been called to the harbour by ground units.
99, it's a 60-year-old male fallen at work in a boat, 15 metres described, but have asked DCA crew for a sit rep. Over.
Jolly Roger that. Please hope it's a pirate ship.
I do as well.
I desperately want it to be the pirate ship.
We're not quite sure exactly how the falls occurred. They said he's fallen off some ladders, and that's kind of all we really know at the moment. We're sort of trying to work out what kind of boat it could be, really, but I think we'll be able to have a little look when we overfly it and just see exactly what it is and get a little bit of a better idea.
The town's packed, but it looks like police have cleared a corner of the harbour for pilot Colin.
Car park looks like it's sort of sunk down a bit, so...
Yeah, just coming over this. It's got buildings your side, might get a little bit of recirculation. Car on the right.
Yeah.
Just blowing up a bit of crap behind us.
Can you go right a little bit more, Colin?
Yeah?
Yeah, okay, you're good. Yeah, you're good there.
Okay. Thought they'd have closed the bloody door. Happy, everyone?
Yeah,
Looks good,
doesn't it?
But it soon becomes clear the car park wasn't sealed off for them.
The fence under the tape. Right in the middle of a scene.
Ah, right. I do apologise, we thought you closed this for us.
No.
Detectives investigating a serious assault unconnected to the accident aren't pleased to see them.
We've landed in the scene, mate. It's enclosed for us.
Oh.
But Coast Guards are.
Who's coordinating you guys? Jordan, he's on the boat. He's got the officer in charge tabard on.
Brilliant.
Local paramedics are working on a welder who plunged 30 feet into a hold of a small trawler.
He's fallen from this side.
Yeah.
Managed to miraculously fall into the hold there and landed on there.
On his back.
So when we attended...
On a load of machinery.
Yeah, so when we attended, he was sat upright on there, being nursed by crewmates.
Yeah.
Coast Guard are looking at extraction, with possibly off on ILB off the back.
Yeah.
We haven't got suitable rigs to lift.
That makes sense.
So yeah, if you want to head on down and see how you can help.
Yeah, will do. Yeah, that's from Elite 1. We're at scene, just liaising with Coast Guard now as regarding extrication. So I'll update in about 5 minutes, Alan.
His injuries could be very serious, and he's trapped below decks.
It's a fishing boat, so just...
No worries.
James is joining him.
Lots of gear on it, in other words. No, that's okay.
Andy Tranmer was climbing down to start work when he slipped on the ladder.
I'm just going to have another little look at your chest, mate, all right.
James is concerned he may have a spinal injury, but the collar on his neck is causing him extreme discomfort.
That's fine, mate. We'll take it off for you, all right? Just keep. But the thing is, just keep your head still for me, all right? Obviously, you fall in a distance, but.
My head and my neck, and that's fine.
Okay. Is that? If we take the collar off, can you manage like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would one of you would you better rig us up a line to bring some equipment down, not people, just to lower equipment down? Is that all right? Brilliant. We just need a monitor lowering down at the moment, some of the bits and pieces.
Right, mate, I just want to have a little look at your chest, all right? So I'm just going to lift this up.
His symptoms are worrying.
All right, take a big deep breath in for me. And out, lovely. Any pain when you do that? No, definitely no pain in your chest wall. And when you say you've got pins and needles, is it in your leg where I'm touching, or? It's just numb.
Pete's making sure James has the medical kit he needs.
Right, so first I'll just need that taken down, but I'll give you a shout. So orange bag, yellow bag, if you ask for either of those, they've both got gear loops on them. I'll climb down, I'll catch you when it gets to the bottom, if that's all right. That's also worth 18 grand, no pressure.
They are going to lower Pete's life pack heart monitor and defibrillator.
I know you're really uncomfortable. The main thing for us is for you to just try and keep your neck still. Okay. Yeah. Is there anywhere else other than sort of your bum and the numbness in your leg that's causing you any discomfort or anything at the minute?
My elbow, other than that. No.
Your elbow. Okay, mate.
It's an unusual rescue for the local Coast Guards.
At the present time, we're awaiting the arrival of the inshore lifeboat, and the plan is to try and extract the casualty from the back of the boat, which has its inherent difficulties because of the obviously distance from the top of the boat to the inshore lifeboat.
Everything is against them. The tide and the cramped interior of the trawler. Their patient can only be taken ashore by another boat.
To make a space here, this was full of equipment, but off the boat here, the IOB should come up, I don't know, sit about here maybe, and then there'll be a slight drop into the boat.
Right,
I mean, they're going to have crew on board, we should be able to stand up, so.
Yeah.
So the only thing we're really concerned about at the minute is he's got some numbness down his right leg.
Their patient doesn't realise quite how serious his injuries could be.
I could probably get up and get off now.
The thing that we're most concerned about is, although the numbness may well just be caused by the fact you've whacked your nerve, what we're also a bit concerned about is you had some pain in your neck. Is the numbness from a neck or back injury? So that's why we sort of laid you down. What we want to do is keep you still, take you to the hospital so they can basically do a scan of your neck and back and ensure there's no damage there.
The inshore lifeboat crew have arrived.
Yep.
Ready. On you then.
Everyone ready? On lift. Ready, set, lift. That's it. Down. Lovely.
He's complaining of pain in his neck, pain in his back, and he's got numbness down his right leg, which may or may not be indicative of some kind of nerve damage or spinal injury. Because it's fallen so far, obviously, we're going to have to treat that as a spinal problem, and we're going to fly him to Hull.
Patient Andy's journey to hospital via a boat has drawn a big crowd.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
To be fair, whenever it's a sunny day at Topcliffe, we always joke about wanting to go out to the seaside, but that's generally to try and get fish and chips or an ice cream. This lad's had a slightly different day in so much as he's fallen off a boat, he's been rescued by a Coast Guard and lifeboat, he's now going in an ambulance and then he's going to fly to Hull. So it's probably not the day he was thinking he was going to have either.
So you said you've fallen once before?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. So you're making a bit of a habit of it now, aren't you?
That's to say, I'm giving this job up.
Mate, these things will happen, won't they, you know?
Yeah,
Andy's in good spirits, but his injury could be serious.
Still not wanting any pain relief if you change
No, I'm fine.
All right.
Yeah, no, I'm better now than what I was.
Good. Well,
half an hour ago, whatever.
Yeah, sometimes it's as much as just being laid on like an hard floor. Okay, on lift, ready, set, lift. That's it. We'll just walk him up. Has that pain got any worse at all?
No, it's got better.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, doors down, safe everybody.
Close and secure on front.
Close and secure in the back.
Caution warnings.
Nil.
The team are going to fly Andy 30 miles to the regional trauma centre for scans and x-rays.
He's been quite lucky. There was some machinery below him, and he's actually landed on a panel that's kind of broken his fall rather than him landing directly on the machinery. So he's been quite lucky in a sense. Although he's unlucky he's fallen, he's been lucky that the fall's been broken. Now, it might just be simply that he's sort of taken an impact to his sciatic nerve and that's made his leg numb. But equally what I'm concerned about is he has some pain in his neck. Is that a numbness because he's broken one of the bones in his neck and it's pressing on his spinal cord? So out of the two, really, we have to treat him for the worst case scenario.
Right, happy with this position here? I'll just turn it to wire. How's that? Beautiful.
At Hull Royal Infirmary, doctors have the technology to answer James's questions. Andy is heading straight to the scanner. Bikers are over 60 times more likely to be killed or seriously injured on the roads than motorists, according to the road safety charity, Brake. And 2/3 of those accidents happen on rural roads.
S99 lifted routing first.
Helimed 99 has just been scrambled to an injured horse rider. Now, what seems to be a more urgent case is coming in.
Yes, Dave, I'm on this motorcyclist at North Allerton. He's gone into the bank of a tractor and a rather large trailer.
We can divert, and that sounds more serious, so we can divert them to that. And this
yeah, all received. We can divert at the moment.
There's this horse road, but you're not going to be able to land anywhere, and they've got one on the back of a motor, so I'm just going to send them to transport.
Lovely, thank you.
Pilot Lee's getting a new destination.
Hi, we're going to divert you. Are you ready for a different grid over?
Yes, send.
Yeah, that's A684 at North Allerton. It's a motorcyclist, possible pelvic injury. Over.
The bike crash has happened outside North Yorkshire's county town.
You say North Allerton motorcyclist? Yeah, query pelvic. Roger. So there's standing traffic in this tree line now.
This tree line?
Yeah, can you see that white lorry near the farmhouse thing? Well, it's slow moving rather than standing.
Paramedics Lisa and Sammy are trying to assess the accident from the air.
There's a DCM middle of the road. Yeah, visual.
Road is closed. It looks like it's going to be this field.
Which one? The brown one?
This one across the road. I'm just looking at where's best to approach.
Is there an exit out?
Yes, there is, yeah. I think it's going to have to be that one, mate.
You got the wires that are running along that field.
Just want to see what they're doing. Are they shutting the road? That would be ideal.
I can tell because it's I think they are, aren't they? Yeah.
Right, we're going for the road.
Yeah, it's shut.
Road is shut. Okay, so happy the road is shut.
S99 visual for landing.
Lee's heading for touchdown on a busy junction.
All right, we're down.
The bike is in the care of a local ambulance crew.
We've got Stephen Cagle here. He's been coming up the road, caught by the front of the tractor.
Roger.
Bike's been thrown across to there.
Roger, this is where he landed.
This is where he landed.
Yeah.
Pain left hip and sort of in the top of his left leg. He gloved his left hand. I haven't seen that. There was somebody else had put that on before we arrived.
Okay.
Sammy must get up to speed quickly. It's clear Stephen is badly hurt.
Do you mind just popping your hands either side of his ears and keeping his head straight? That's it, keep your head straight for me, buddy.
I've just given him 10 of morphine.
10, very good. Intentions?
Intentions, just get him on board and get him down to James Cook.
James Cook, major trauma.
Yeah.
Not had any conversations yet with MTC, I'm sure you're busy.
No.
OK, so you got some shears to start cutting his leathers off for me?
Stephen's wearing all the right gear. Full protective leathers.
Do you think you banged your head at all? No. Take a deep breath for me. Lovely.
Right, can I just squeeze in amongst you guys and just start? Just going to put a mask over your face, Steve.
Yeah, laddie, it's a nice leather jacket. It's done its job, hasn't it? It's done its job.
Open fracture there.
Open. Okay, okay, so proper dressing on that, and we've got a long leg splint as well. I know, buddy, I know.
This gentleman's been on his motorbike. I don't know what's happened in regards to how the accident's come about, but he's ended up hitting that farming machinery over there, which is quite a big machine, about 50 miles an hour. He's not lost consciousness, but he's got a lot of pain in his hips, so we're querying a pelvic fracture, and they're potentially quite serious injuries. He can lose a lot of blood into the pelvic cavity, and he's got a lower left leg injury as well, so we're going to take him to James Cook. We're going to fly to James Cook.
Yeah, mate, no worries, I'll get prepared.
The James Cook Hospital in Middlesbrough is the regional trauma centre. If Stephen has shattered his pelvis, he needs its surgeons.
Steve, open your eyes. All right, we're going to stop messing around in that area. OK. Is that shoulder all removed now?
It's all off, Sammy.
Great, yep. Collar then for me next.
All right, love. Just move your arm a minute. Sorry, Steve. There.
Yep. Oh, that bloody leg.
Sammy and Lisa are slicing through hundreds of pounds worth of protective clothing. His wife and daughter are now at the scene.
Can you score for me out of 10? If 10 is the worst pain and 0 is none, what number are you at?
8.
Pardon? 8 out of 10.
Stephen drives trucks for a living. Biking is his hobby.
Hello, James. Cook A&E. This is Sammy, Helimed 99. I would like to bring an adult male trauma to yourselves. Query, pelvis with pain left hip area. Query, left femur. And an open left tib and fib, hence no traction splint. Our ETA will be about 12 to 15 minutes.
Stephen is being flown 15 miles to Middlesbrough.
How's the pain? Can you score it for me out of 10 again? Go on then. Well, we can get rid of a bit more, eh? Should we do that?
Just let us know when you're ready to go, guys.
We're all good at the back.
Right, so lift up from here, slide backwards, and then basically I think it off in that way. There is a little bit of weather over that side, over that way, but we just need to be aware of that.
You got the wire in front of us?
Yeah. Okay, so establishing the hover.
Stephen's wife and daughter are just relieved he bought proper safety gear.
First time on today, and they've pretty much saved him, haven't they, really? Loves his bike, loves his bike. That'll have broken his heart now. But it can hopefully be mended. Doesn't matter, does it? At the end of the day, she's still got her dad and I've still got my husband. And that's all that matters, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah, we've got 4 minutes to run, 8 miles. James Kirk, wind's pretty much on the 12 o'clock, so it'll be basically a south to north approach, which sort of helps us really.
Sammy is carefully monitoring Stephen's blood pressure. A sudden drop could be the first sign of blood loss from a fractured pelvis.
Okay, all clear on the left, mate. We're just going to come round the corner.
Yeah, you just got the lights as you go around.
Yeah, no worries, thank you. All behaving as it should. We are clear on the right, commit to land.
All good, left.
Thank you.
All looks good.
Thank you.
They're touching down outside Resus.
Okay, we're down, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the bit that's bugging you the most, isn't it? Yeah. All right then.
He's got a lower left leg injury, query open fracture, query mid-shaft left femur, which is the long button at the top of your leg. Query pelvis as well, which potentially can be quite serious. But until he's gone for scan, we won't know the extent of his injuries.
Stephen faces a big bill for new biking gear. They may now be in tatters, but they were almost certainly key to saving his life.
We don't cut clothes unless we absolutely have to on occasions like this, but he was in that much pain, there'd have been no other way of getting him off.
This is Stephen, a 43-year-old male, today riding a motorbike with full leathers, back protector and full face helmet that is with us. He was riding approximately 50 miles an hour where a large tractor with trailer that's like a tanker, he's clipped the front of it. Not KO'd, has self-removed his own helmet, but is complaining of pain plus, back of pelvis raiding round to left hip area, top of left femur, but also has query, open tib and fib lower left.
No problems. What was time of injury?
I actually don't have that. We were diverted. We'll find out for you. We were on scene at 10:56, but
Sometime before that?
Yes.
Right. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Steve, isn't it?
Steve, yeah, and his wife and daughter are en route.
Stephen will need surgery, but he and his family know it could have been so much worse. In Bridlington on the East Coast, another of the team's patients is slowly recovering from the fall into a trawler that could have killed him. Welder Andy Tramner has clear memories of it.
We were fitting an engine into a boat from Hartlepool, and I had to go up to the welding truck to pick some bits up, and as I was coming back down the ladder, I stepped over the ladder and then I slipped off and fell 30 feet.
He was impressed by the emergency response.
Within 20 minutes, half an hour, everybody was there doing everything that they could. You were the centre of the world, and not used to that sort of attention. It's daunting.
He's still in pain from a suspected fracture in his coccyx, the base of his spine. He was off work for 9 weeks, but it could have been a very different story.
All everybody said is how lucky they think I am, and for the fact that I've fallen so far. I've gone through a 4 foot by 3 foot hole, landed on top of a net winch and walked away from it.
And he's very grateful for the rescue that involved the police, fire service, paramedics, coast guards, the local lifeboat and the air ambulance.
They were fantastic, they were brilliant. I couldn't thank them enough. We'd done a rob round at the tackle shop, agreed to do a charity fishing match for Air Ambulance over Christmas, and so we did that, and yeah, raised a little bit of money for them.
Yorkshire's rugged coast is home to thousands of people who've quit the city for a new life by the sea. But in a fishing village near Whitby, one resident has been hit by a serious medical emergency.
Helimed band 9 Alpha, we're off to Port Mulgrave, which is near Staithes. Everyone up in the back? Yep.
Helimed 9 Alpha, Roger, refill point, left to your discretion, surface wind 1204 knots.
Paramedics Kit and Al are preparing for a difficult case.
We're on our way to Port Mulgrave, which is sort of little coastal kind of old fishing port, right at the very kind of northeastern tip of Yorkshire, so it's as far north and east as you can go really in Yorkshire. And there's a lady there who's having an allergic reaction. We think possibly to some perfume that she may have used. The trouble with allergic reactions is sometimes when you've had them before, they become worse, so the second time you have an allergic reaction can be more severe. You will never be allergic to a kind of man-made substance. It's always something that originates in the natural world. So perfume, I think, is probably quite often made from flowers, isn't it? So it's possible that there might be some sort of pollen element, and that's what's caused it.
The rest of the team have their doubts about Al's theory.
Flowers? Pollen? Well, perfume. Yeah, because what they do is they go out, they collect a load of flowers, and then they mix it all up with water, and then
of course they do.
Yeah.
That's how they used to make perfume.
Of course, that's how Chanel still do it. Did you not know? They go out and they get dandelions and rub them on each other.
I can't say I'm surprised that you two don't know very much about perfume, to be fair, but there we go.
I bought some perfume once. I did as well.
What's no laughing matter is this case could require powerful drug therapy.
There's 3 drugs that we might use in an allergic reaction, and the most drastic one, which in a sort of life-threatening allergic reaction we'd use would be adrenaline, which is a kind of a drug that has a sort of wide-scale effects on the body, but in a circumstance where you're in a severe anaphylaxis crisis, then you want those kind of wide-scale effects to counteract the effects that the allergen's causing and your body's overreaction to it is causing.
But the weather could stop them reaching the patient.
Right, that cloud on the sea is sort of spilling inland a little bit, so we'll see what happens.
Pilot Harry grew up on this stretch of coast.
Right, I'm visual with the area that is called Long Row.
Is that long row there, that long row of terraces?
Yeah.
Yes, but we're...
Ambulance just going down.
Halfway down there.
Right, okay. If I put you in this field we're in now, because of an exit kit?
Yeah, we'll get over the fence. There's not an official one, but it'll be easy to climb.
They're touching down less than 100 yards from the patient's home.
You're clear left.
Okay. And I'm happy with your trim, it looks pretty flat. Maybe just pull it down the clear strap and go.
Kath Med is 62 and struggling to breathe.
Yeah, that's from 99. Yeah, patient's alert. She's self-medicated and seems to be fairly stable at the moment.
She's had a violent reaction to the perfume worn by a friend who dropped by. She's given herself adrenaline from an EpiPen she keeps in her bag.
I think you've done absolutely the right thing. Yeah. You know, by taking your medication. No scratch coming up back of your hand there. That's the adrenaline that you've had. Yeah. We'll just have a quick look in your mouth, okay? Just pop that open a minute. Sit hard for me.
Cases like this are rare, but they can be fatal.
There we go, sorry. That's it, it always does that.
Kath needs urgent hospital treatment.
Yeah, that's from 99. Do you think you'll be able to walk downstairs?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, this lady's stable, but is still complaining of some swelling in her throat and kind of tongue. So we're going to bob her up to James Cook in the aircraft. I think they'll be the nearest hospital of her.
It's coming back, is it?
Yeah.
Do you want any hydrocortisone?
It's not going to do any harm. So let's if you've got some, let's give her that.
Feed it down this side.
Kath's condition is taking a turn for the worse.
How long is it since you had your last EpiPen now?
It wasn't long before you guys came.
Okay.
Okay.
Does it still feel like it's getting worse? Yeah, we'll give you another adrenaline, another EpiPen then in that case.
Al must act quickly. Kath's life could depend on his treatment.
So this is adrenaline, which is sort of a naturally occurring hormone, which we kind of call it the fight or flight hormone. It's normally kind of associated with a response to stress, but it has a side effect that it kind of reverses some of the effects of anaphylaxis, which is what we've got in this case.
The jab should stop Kath's body overreacting to the perfume. Even though her friend has left the room, she's still in shock.
I'm just going to push that through with a bit of saline.
There we go.
Kath's remote home is a 40-minute drive to the nearest major hospital.
Hello there, it's Al from the Air Ambulance, Helimed 99. I've got a 62-year-old female with a history of anaphylaxis. She's had an allergic reaction approximately 1 hour ago to what we believe was some perfume. She's self-medicated with antihistamines and 3 EpiPens. We've given her some more adrenaline and also some hydrocortisone, but she does feel like she's still got edema in her throat and tongue, so we're going to bring her up to you if that's okay. We're about 20 minutes probably.
She's on her way to specialists at the James Cook Trauma Centre in Middlesbrough.
I'm absolutely terrified of flies.
Oh, are you? Oh, you're quite safe, don't worry.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
At least you might even be able to see a little bit, which most people don't get the chance. Although I don't know if you might prefer not to. There we go.
Okay, so we'll lift her on that, I'll re-engage the trim, and then there'll be a helipad departure up and back from here. So we're happy?
Yeah.
Clear lift.
It's a 10-minute flight to hospital, but Kath's condition is worrying Al.
Are you okay?
Struggling.
You're struggling to breathe?
Swallow.
Swallow? Okay, no worries. How long have we got to go?
About 7 minutes.
Okay.
Kath's been hospitalised before by her extreme allergic reactions. Today, an EpiPen saved her life, helped by the quick helicopter journey to James Cook.
Okay, wind's going to be slightly from the right on this approach angle. Cool, but it is fairly gentle. If necessary, I'll just turn it right over the pad.
She's now on final approach to hospital and the care of specialists.
Okay, clear on strap again, Al.
How are you feeling now?
That's tight, isn't it?
Is it getting worse?
It keeps like down a bit, and then it feels like it's swelling again. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah.
They're taking their patients straight to resus.
That was very smooth, I must say. I've never been in a helicopter before.
We'll let Harry know. There we go.
All right, no problem. Thank you so much. Thank you.
There we go.
This is Catherine. Probably an hour, 20 minutes ago now, she had a reaction to her friend's perfume. The guys before us, the ambulance crew, had given her some nebulized salbutamol. She's then had a further 0.5 milligram of adrenaline from us, hydrocortisone and chlorphenamine.
Fine.
And she's still on the way in. She's been saying her throat still feels like it's swelling, and she's been a bit
right,
woozy.
is it?
It is, yeah.
Doctors face trying to pin down the exact cause of her attack. It's already affecting her life. Her allergy to other people's perfume has even forced her to give up visiting her local pub.
Everything's easy.
All boots are nicely tended.
Helimed 99 is preparing for takeoff, and paramedic Paul is ticking off the checklist.
It doesn't like it. All good. What's the trim?
Gauge.
Breathe. You notice I did it without the cards?
Good. Well, I'm telling you, we had them 2 years. There's only 8 lines.
Well done, Paul. Thank you, thank you.
Paul's feat of memory is impressing pilot Gary, paramedic Tyrone and Dr. Chris.
There's nobody on scene at this job.
What is it, 13-year-old versus car? Yeah, there's a tech crew responding.
They're heading for Wakefield, just 3 miles up the road.
On our way to an incident quite close to base of a 13-year-old who's been struck by a car. Tend to see these incidents about this time of day, kind of 3:30 time the schools kick out. So I'll be down in about a minute. We're just in a police car heading to scene 2.
We've got a standing traffic on it. Oh no, it's just parked cars.
Well, all them kids on the left-hand side of the road.
Yeah. I bet that's it there.
There's a bit of a kerfuffle, isn't there? Somebody in the road, just along the edge of the pavement.
You could get out of this field down below is where that building is. It's just now at 1 o'clock.
Cocky cocker.
Just to make it a bit easier, that's all.
No, it's equidistant, I think.
You got the stanchion.
Got the wires on the overshoot.
Gary's landing across the road from the accident.
Yeah, for the auto trim.
Yeah, it's flat, mate.
Tyrone and Chris always look at the car in knockdowns.
That's the car.
The damage can tell them a lot.
Uplifted the bonnet. Okay, but there's no bullseye on the screen now, was there?
Lewis is 13. He ran into the road while play fighting with his brother. It wasn't the driver's fault.
Do you remember what's happened?
No.
You don't? Do you remember the car coming down?
No.
Did you bang your head, Lewis?
No.
He's complaining of pain in his left ankle, that's all.
What's the cut?
Police lady's had a look and said he did look a little bit deformed.
Okay, no.
Dr. Chris is piecing together the events that led to the accident.
So it's just a bit of uplift on the bonnet of the car, but there's no bullseye on the window screen. How fast were we going?
So it was did about 30, didn't look at all, just came out suddenly, hit him, no apparent knock, wasn't knocked out or anything.
Where you hurt him most? Your ankle, you say?
Yeah, that ankle.
All right, no worries.
Just keep your head nice and still just so we'll sort things out, all right?
Chris needs to rule out a head injury. His brother might be able to help.
So my name's Chris, I'm one of the doctors. So do you remember what happened?
Yeah, he flicked a cig at me, so I went run to grab him, messing about. He jumped off his scooter to get away from me. He's run over the road, and cars come over, and he couldn't stop. Not what he could do. He couldn't stop. It hit him. It looked a lot worse than it did. I ran over, picked him up, brought him over here.
Okay, no, that's
everything happened.
Okay, all right.
The team need to satisfy themselves that Lewis's injuries are indeed minor.
Do you want us just to lift you? Because you're quite light, buddy, aren't you? You ready, steady, lift up? He is.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Lay down, bud, lay down. Lay down, okay.
There we go.
Let's get you in vehicle where it's warm, all right.
He's got an injury to his ankle and a bit of a head injury. Probably on the street, you can't really assess him, so Tyrone's having a good look at him in the back of the ambulance doing a head to toe, just to make sure we're not missing anything else.
Lewis, listen, just calm down a little bit, all right? Just relax. You're in good hands, bud, all right? We think you broke your ankle, all right? So you've got a couple of weeks off school, okay?
I'm not bothered as long as I get well.
You'll get well?
You will get well, buddy, don't you worry. You're lucky to bounce off a car.
It's decided Lewis will travel to Pinderfields Hospital by road.
I think he's just pushed his left ankle, so he's got a bit of an abrasion just on his left iliac and just around there, but he's fully moving all his upper limb. He's fine, but he has got a really swollen left ankle. He's probably broken it.
Neurovascular intact?
Yeah, he's fine. He's got a really good bit of pulse, but he don't want a needle. He's just having some paracetamol and Entonox and go to the local trauma unit, so there's absolutely nothing for us to do.
Happy days.
Half of children hit by cars travelling at 30 miles per hour are killed.
All right, buddy.
Lewis is lucky, but he may face extensive surgery. Since the Tour de France was staged in Yorkshire in 2014, cycling has boomed in the Dales, with thousands of riders taking on its steep climbs and high-speed descents every weekend.
Pedestrian approach, thank you, over. There is a crew en route to Grafton crew, but still showing ETA 16 minutes, over.
And today, one has become a casualty. Paramedics Al and Paul are on the case.
Funny time of year this, because it's just starting to get warm enough to get your bike out. So popular area, the Dales at weekend. If the patient is poorly, the nearest hospital's Airedale, but that's just a sort of little local hospital. So if it needs kind of any major interventions or operations or anything like that, scans and stuff, he'll need to go to a major trauma centre, which would be Leeds, which is quite a long way by road from there.
The team are heading for the village of Beamsley in Wharfdale.
That field, this side of it looks like a good bet. There is some domestic spanning this end of it, but other than that, it looks fine. Or I could take the field just beyond it. So where's the actual... Can you see the casualties? Is that the casualty at the top near that telegraph pole?
On the bend by the silver car, by the looks of it, there's somebody in the road. I don't think there's any ambulance personnel. I think it's just people in fluorescent jackets, bikers or whatever.
Oh, okay, you're right.
The accident happened on a steep hill.
Okay, just hopping over this wall here. Okay, just slowing down. I can't
There's
see...
a wire coming off, but I think it's going to that post.
This is where air ambulance pilots earn their salaries.
So I've got plenty of space here. Okay, wind is from the south, so I'm going to bring the tail around this way. I've got a flat area to my right now.
Avoiding hazards like this takes years of experience.
Okay, and just going back a little bit, we'll reduce the slope, and I'll have the auto trim off now, please.
Roger.
Okay, it might be a bit of nose up slope. If too much, I'll be coming back. Yeah, fully down, clear us from.
No, we've landed.
Several cyclists have stopped to help the fallen rider.
Hey, mate. That's Matt. Hello, Matt. Just stay still for the time being while we work out what's happened.
32-year-old Matt Boardman is in agony.
Hiya, young man.
This is Simon. Hi, Mal.
How are we doing?
Yeah, not too bad. So, just coming up the hill, falling off, landing on his hip and head with a helmet on.
Right, okay.
Helmet smashed, as you can see. So just try and keep your head fairly still for the minute. Some deep breaths for me, buddy. And again.
Yeah, good, thanks.
Get your tummy.
He's just had a very good breakfast.
Bonus. How far have you got?
Well, just come from Bolton Abbey.
Not very far then?
Not very far. No, I cycled 30 kilometres to Bolton Abbey.
All right, well, I'll let you off
on
then.
my way back home.
It looks like Matt's hip is broken.
Okay.
But Al needs to rule out a more serious fractured pelvis.
So whereabouts in his hip is it hurting?
That's it.
Okay. So this side's okay?
Yeah, that's fine, but I can feel it kind of pushing on the other side.
Right, okay. So hip, query a bit ahead, but not been knocked out or anything, but there is damage to his helmet. He's in quite a lot of pain. Any movement at all, just shaking his leg, he's hurting his hip a lot, and pushing the other. He's landed on it, yeah.
What's your name? Matt. My name's Paul. Oh, I'm just having a quick look at your leg, mate. All right.
So we're not able to move that hip at all. So even just doing this on his leg is giving him a lot of grief in that hip, or pushing on this side. Could I have some head socks, can you, while we're waiting? Can I give you a fancy watch to one of your mates?
Yeah, if you want.
Who's the best mate?
Wag.
Matt was out for a short ride in the Dales. He and his mate Alex had just stopped for something to eat.
I was coming uphill, the handlebars just sort of seemed to lock to the right-hand side, and obviously his feet had clipped him. Straight over on his right-hand side, hit his hip, smashed his helmet into 10 pieces, and I was lucky that I didn't ride straight over the top of him. Managed to quickly clip out and just avoid his head.
So I'm going to feel from your foot up, all right?
Matt was riding responsibly, but other cyclists have been infuriating.
It gets really busy, and there's some of them go really fast. In fact, one cyclist just said to me this morning that there shouldn't be cars on this road. And I said, are you joking? I said, I live here. Yeah, they're just flying down, yeah. But I feel sorry for the guy that's just been injured because he was coming up the hill, wasn't he? And so it is very dangerous, and every time we have a Beamsley Parish meeting, we talk about the cyclists coming through and how we can slow them down.
So that pain's not from that gravel, right?
No, I don't think it is, no.
Unless it's a complete Jessup.
Yeah.
I think it's just the minority of them that cause the issue. The majority, I think, are quite fair and everything, but if you're on tractors and things, and it's as though you shouldn't be doing your job.
And this side's definitely all right, isn't it? Yeah. Can you straighten this leg for me, your left leg? Does it hurt your hip when you try and straighten it? Okay, that's fine. We'll leave that for a bit then. We'll give you a bit of time on that first, and then we'll see what we can do in terms of straightening your leg.
The team are considering their options. Matt's injury is serious, but not serious enough to justify a flight to the regional trauma centre.
Hello there, it's Al, one of the Air Ambulance paramedics. I just wanted to have a chat with you about a trauma patient we've got. We're just near Bolton Abbey, so probably about 15-20 minutes drive away from you. We've got a 32-year-old male who's been cycling, riding up a hill.
It's a bit of a drastic way to avoid having to cycle home.
Al's on the line to Airedale Hospital, 10 miles away.
That's great. Thanks for your help. Bye. Yeah, they're quite happy to accept him, so... You're warm enough, Matt?
I'm a little bit chilly, but...
Once we get you in the ambulance, you'll warm.
Matt wants to know what damage the fall has caused.
Basically, the big bone in your thigh, your femur, it's a bit like that at the end.
Yes, please.
And then it goes into your hip like that. The concern is if you've fractured your entire pelvis.
Yeah.
And that's quite a serious injury, but that tends to be associated with blood loss.
Yeah.
So we'd expect to see a raised pulse. It's unlikely to be. You need a lot of force to break your pelvis. Okay, everybody ready? Ready, steady, lift.
He's off to hospital by road. It's a familiar incident for the local police.
Policeman was just saying hardly any cars ever come down here this road at all, but I mean, just in the time we've been here, there must have been 50 cyclists gone past. So it's clearly an extremely popular road for cyclists, and it's recently just had some chip-ins put down, which, you know, might have had something to do with it. If he's been coming up the hill and slowed down, your wheel starts to wobble a bit as you slow down, and then you hit some chip-ins and the wheel goes and off you are. We couldn't have been here any longer than half an hour, could we?
And there must be at least 60 cyclists
easy.
passed in half an hour.
I didn't even realise it was so many people cycling around here, to be honest. Do you know, I'm just wondering whether if we sit here long enough, we'll get another job.
Matt's off for x-rays. He may face surgery on his hip. Doctors discovered he's broken the socket at the end of his thigh bone. A week later, surgeons fitted a metal implant on his pelvis. He was on crutches for several months. Biker Stephen also needed surgery after his crash on a country road near his home.
It was a nice day, so I went for a little ride out and only made it about 5-6 miles down the road, and a tractor pulled out in front of me. I had nowhere to go, so I tried to swerve around the front of him and didn't.
His injuries left him temporarily in a wheelchair.
I'd broken 2 teeth, broken 3 bones in my left hand, fractured 3 ribs, and smashed my pelvis.
But he doesn't think he'll be getting back on his bike.
My wife and my daughter came down to see me at the accident. My daughter had said to my wife that she didn't think she was going to get to see her dad again, so that probably will deter me from getting another bike.
13-year-old Lewis, knocked down in Wakefield, needed surgery and metal implants in his ankle.
The scars on my leg, it affects me when I look at them because I think how far I've come. And to be able to run and walk and jog and that and do all football, like basketball, it just makes me feel amazing.
And pensioner Kath, who was airlifted from her seaside home after a friend's perfume caused an extreme allergic reaction, now carries 5 EpiPens wherever she goes.